Hi, Natalie. Thanks for meeting with me today. I appreciate you taking the time. How are you doing?
I'm fine, just busy like always. What's this about?
So, I understand everyone's under a lot of pressure these days, and I wanted to check in about some concerns I've been noticing. I thought it would be good for us to talk privately.
What kind of concerns? Is there a problem with my work?
The quality of your work has always been excellent. That's not at issue at all. During our recent department meetings and in interactions with your coworkers, I've observed that you've been expressing a lot of negativity about the workplace. While I understand there are frustrations, I'm concerned about the impact it's having on the team.
So I'm not allowed to be honest about how bad things are? Everyone is overworked and underpaid. I'm just saying what everyone's thinking. Should I pretend everything is fine when it's clearly not?
You absolutely have the right to express your concerns, and I value that honesty. What I'm hoping to address is the way these concerns are being communicated. When expressed repeatedly in certain ways, it can bring down team morale. For example, yesterday's comment about how nobody cares if we all collapse from exhaustion seemed to really affect the newer staff members.
So you're saying that I'm the problem, not the actual problems we're facing. That's pretty convenient for management, isn't it?
No, not at all. The staffing shortage and increased workload are very real problems that I'm actively trying to address. I've been advocating for higher wages with upper management, though unfortunately that request was denied. I've also been working on a revised scheduling system to try to distribute the burden more evenly. What I'm suggesting is that we find a more constructive way to channel your feedback.
Like what? Suggestion boxes that nobody reads? Those team building exercises that waste our time when we could be getting actual work done?
I was thinking more along the lines of direct communication. Your insights are valuable, and I'd like to hear your suggestions in a setting where we can really focus on them. Maybe we could have regular check ins where you can share concerns and ideas.
I've been picking up double shifts for months now. I'm doing jobs that were never in my description: cooking, dishwashing, inventory, even maintenance sometimes. And now I'm being told I can't even express how I feel about it. When am I supposed to find time for these check ins when I can barely fit in a lunch break?
I completely understand your frustration, and you're right that you've gone above and beyond. Your dedication hasn't gone unnoticed. What I'm hoping for is that we can find a balance where you can express your concerns while also maintaining a productive work environment. Perhaps we could set up regular one on one meetings where
So I have to schedule a meeting just to say that things aren't working. This feels like you're trying to silence me rather than fix anything. Meanwhile, we'll still be short staffed, overworked, and underpaid.
And that's not my intention at all. I'm trying to create a channel where your concerns can be heard and potentially addressed, rather than expressed in ways that might not lead to solutions. I value your perspective and I want to work with you on this.
If you valued my perspective, wouldn't you have already addressed these issues? I've been bringing it up for months. Nothing changes.
Change often takes time, especially in a hospital setting with budget constraints. I'm working within a system that doesn't always move as quickly as we'd like, but that doesn't mean your concerns aren't being heard or that efforts aren't being made. Just last week, I secured approval for the new meal preparation system you suggested, which should help streamline some of our processes.
One small change after months of problems. And meanwhile, I'll be called into the office like I'm doing something wrong.
This isn't a reprimand, Natalie. It's an attempt to find a better way forward. I value you as an employee and I want to make sure you're feeling supported.
Look, I've been dedicated to this place for years. I've worked holidays, covered for people when they're sick, stayed late countless times. I've missed family events and rearranged my entire life to accommodate this job. And now I'm being called into the office like I'm doing something wrong by being honest. When Jacob and Sarah complain, they don't get these talks.
I truly appreciate everything you've done for this department. You're an incredibly valuable team member, which is why I want to make sure you're feeling heard in a way that's also constructive for everyone. The difference is in how the concerns are being expressed. There are ways to address problems that don't affect team dynamics negatively.
So it's not what I'm saying, it's how I'm saying it. That sounds like tone policing to me.
It's not about policing your tone, it's about creating an environment where everyone feels safe, expressing concerns while also maintaining a workplace where people don't feel discouraged. I'm trying to balance the needs of the entire team, including yours.
You know what? I don't think this is going to work anymore. I've been thinking about leaving for a while, and this just confirms it for me. You're focusing on how I'm expressing my frustrations instead of addressing why I'm frustrated in the first place. The regional hospital has been trying to recruit me for months. Maybe I should have taken their offer when they first approached me.
Natalie, please, that's not what I'm trying to do here. I understand the underlying issues and I'm working within my constraints to address them. I don't want to lose you as a team member. You're one of our most experienced and knowledgeable staff members.
I'm sorry, but I can't keep doing this. The workload isn't going to change, the pay isn't going to change, and now I'm being told to keep quiet about it. I quit. I'll finish up the week so I'm not leaving you completely stranded, but then I'm done. Maybe this will finally show upper management that they need to take these problems seriously.
Natalie, please reconsider. Maybe we can take some time to think about this and talk again tomorrow. I value your contributions and I don't want to see you go, especially over a misunderstanding. Perhaps we could discuss some changes that would make you want to stay, different shifts, responsibilities, or a leadership role in training new staff.
It's not a misunderstanding. It's been building up for months. This conversation was just the final straw. The regional hospital offered me better pay, more reasonable hours, and a team that's fully staffed. I was hesitating because I care about this place and the people here, but now I see I should have left weeks ago.
Is there anything I could do that would make you reconsider? Perhaps a different position within the department that might better align with your skills and preferences?
I'm sorry, but my mind is made up. I've given everything I have to this job and I'm burnt out. I need a fresh start somewhere that values its employees enough to staff and pay them properly.
I respect your decision, though I'm very sorry to hear it. And if you change your mind, even after you leave, please know that my door is always open. And I genuinely appreciate your offer to finish out the week. That shows the kind of professional that you are.
I will clean my locker out now. I'll email you my formal resignation letter by the end of the day.
Thank you for your honesty, Natalie, and for everything you've contributed to the team. Would you be open to an exit interview before you leave? Your insights could help us improve for the staff who remain.
I'll think about it. Right now, I just need some space.
I understand. Take the time you need. I truly wish you all the best in the regional hospital or wherever your career takes you next. You deserve to work in an environment where you feel valued.